Hey guys, so we're here back from the Pasadena Regionals, and we have a deck profile today. What place did you get?
I'm Brian, and I got third.
Third, for sure. All right, what deck did you play?
I played the Sky Striker deck.
All right, awesome. Now let's go ahead and see your deck profile.
Yep. All right. So for the monsters, I play 3 Ray, standard 3 Ash, and for the other hand traps, I played 2 Bell and 1 Crow. So I decided to play Bell because I thought there'd be a lot of Thunder Dragons, because of the popularity of Sky Strikers, and it was pretty good against Orcust as well. And I played DD Crow because following up on the popularity of Orcust. Yeah, and I think it's the best, like one of the better hand traps, but it's kind of bad against Thunder, which is I thought was popular, like I said. So I played 9 monsters in total. And for the spells, I play 3 Engage, 3 Widow Anchors, 2 Airspace. I was gonna play 3, but I'm just a huge fan of like not drawing multiples, so I just cut it down to a 2, and it worked out okay for me. You do sometimes occasionally miss it because you want to send a card off Hayate but can't because you need the other cards in your deck, but 2 is fine. 2 short cannons. I think this card's really good. I don't see why you play any less copies, especially with Pot of Desires. And also 1 multi-roll, best card in the deck. Hornet Bit, Hercules Base, Afterburners, and Eagle Boosters. So I didn't play Jamming Waves because with the amount of Orcust running around, it's just like the worst card in your deck. And it's only good against decks like Subterra, True Draco, sometimes the Mirror. But even then, you can work without it because sometimes you can like Desire Banish it away and it's like almost like you don't play it. So I decided to side it instead. So that's it for the Striker spells. And for the support spells, 2 pots. This card's really good, just draws 2. I think it only screwed me like once, maybe twice at the regionals. Like I banished my multi-roll and like 2 anchors, but I think I still won those games. Yeah, the games you don't see it is like kind of hard to play through sometimes. And then 2 cosmics. Didn't play MST because Orcust. Yeah. Even though you can pop your field spell, I still think a cosmic's better. And then 2 goods and 1 fusion. Standard package, really nice. And then for the last 3 power spells, Terraforming, Upstart, and Rhoda. And then for the traps, the last 6, 3 Imperms and 3 There Can Be's. This card's broken. It's basically the reason why I think this deck is so good, because it can play floodgates like these that just stops decks completely. I played a 40 card main deck.
All right, cool. And side or extra, you pick.
I'm gonna just say extra. So my extra deck, I played 1 Kaguri, 3 Suzukus, standard, 3 Hayate. I've heard a lot about people just playing 2 Hayates and then being like the third never comes up, but for me the third always comes up. Since dealing 1500 or like less in the mirror, but like dealing 1500 is really important, especially when like you have more advantage than them and they have Imperial Order, so getting them down to the right amount of life points is super important. So I thought 3 Hayate was correct. 1 Kaina, I honestly didn't think I needed a second one, never came up, but I could see why you play 2. It's like for a YCS, you know, more rounds, more situations. That's it for the Striker links, and then for the other links, 1 Phoenix, 1 Hida. Hida's broken. Fires are just everywhere. 1 Ningrisu. I was a BLS link. I was Avamax, all that. The Endymion dude didn't really play against any pendulums this weekend, so it didn't come up as much. But I had to out a BLS link once, and that was the out. 1 Unicorn, never made it, but I think it comes up sometimes. Boral Sword, never make it. It's just there sometimes in case I think I can make it, or like to speed up the killing process. So yeah, that's what that's for. And a Bomber Dragon, this card's really good. Against Salamangreat and just like generic Link 4 that takes 2 monsters. And the last card I played in my extra deck was Dingrisu. I decided this was a good choice over Mega Fleet because you can play around Mega Fleet, and this format, or like the past format, not before the ban list, Orcust is really popular, so you can just take Galatea. There's some interactions where it's like when your Striker Link is banished, you can shuffle it back with Galatea, and you don't have to set anything, so it just works that way. And then you can just stack Ding over it. It's also a very heavy level 8 meta, so like you can take Gizmek, Bigfoot, and against Thunder Dragon, you can just take their level 8s and then make Dingrisu, sit on it, stall for like turns till you get your resources, and yeah. Ding was really good for me. Yeah, that's it for the extra. And for the side, I played 3 Lancias. Pretty standard, like the meta just banished like everything. For this event, I decided to play Drone Lockbird because the popularity of Lunalight Orchest was everywhere. You can see from the last two YCSs, like back-to-back winning, Lunalight winning. This card's also really good against, I think, the Grand Magi Turbo deck because they use a lot of draw cards and danger cards. So draw is just like just ends those turns. And this won me a game against Thunder Dragon where I stopped his Titan pop loop because you can't discard for Thunder Dragon when you're under draw. And you do occasional searches. So once you search off Matrix, you're trying to search more like later on during the turn. So this stops that. So I thought draw was really good. I also played 2 Ghost Ogres. This is for the mirror and against some occasional Guard Dragon decks and like some combo decks. I didn't main it because Orcus doesn't really do anything against Orcus. You can play around it easily by just using Galatea after you make Ding. 1 Effect Veiler. It was okay this weekend. I don't think if the format was the same, I probably wouldn't have played it like in the future. I think Throw would have been better, but it's just like another negate that you don't have to set, so it was okay. And then for the spells, 3 Shared Ride. This card is just broken in the mirror. It's also kind of good against Salamangreat because they make you go first sometimes because it's better to go Phantasme and then go combo rather than, just get Widow Anchor and just like stop your turn on your Mirage Stalio. So this is really helpful. And then 2 Twin Twisters. I honestly don't think it was that good. It's only good against the Mirror and True Draco. And then like some of the back row decks like Subterror and Altergeist. Yeah, didn't really play against those though. And then the last card was Jamming Waves. Like I said earlier, it's a card that I think was better in the side than in the main because it only comes up in some matchups to search. And yeah.
All right, cool. Do you have any shoutouts?
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to my team, Team Royalty, and Joseph TCG. Really nice place. So if you guys stop by, like California for events, you guys should check it out. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Just the team, and then the people I rode with. Kenny was behind the camera, and Bruce who drove. Yeah.
All right, cool. Thanks you for the deck profile.